Money FM 89.3. Best of Friday Night Live. Friday Night Fibbing.
Yes, indeed, folks. It's that time again. I will tell a story, and Dan Coe must decide if I'm telling the truth or it is Friday Night Fibbing. And he needs your help.
Yep.
So WhatsApp 88550893. That's 88550893. Our wonderful listener, James, just sent a text. He says, Friday Night Fibbing score update, Neil 14, Dan 12.
Wait, what?
Yes, it is.
Why am I down by so much?
It is. Dan.
Wow.
Because Naz was Naz lost one. Then you Naz. Dan.
Oh,
he says,
man.
Dan, you
Okay.
have to up your game.
Okay.
Here we go,
I've
folks.
got my game planned down for today, and I need your help. 88550893. Text us and help me out with Neil Humphreys' story for today. So, Neil, the stage is yours.
Okay. It's very simple. I, Neil Humphreys, indirectly contributed, I believe, to the plot of the new Fantastic Four movie.
Bull. What?
I said I believe and indirectly. So my tongue
Wait. Hang on.
My tongue might be slightly in my cheek here.
Neil,
Yes.
this is not fair because it's too ambiguous, okay? You are like on the fence, literally.
No, look. I'll
So
do it
then
again.
it's a bit vague because I can't decide whether it's, it's you being delusional or it's just a coincidence.
Indirectly contributed, I said indirectly, contributed to the plot of the new Fantastic Four movie.
Okay, get on with it. What happened? What's the story? And how did it?
It's very simple.
Yeah.
Now, you know, I've told you this before.
Okay.
that When the original Fantastic Four movie came out
Yes.
in 2004, there was the first one. Then the sequel came out in 2007.
Yes.
It was called Fantastic Four, The Rise of the Silver Surfer.
Yes.
Starred our superstar friend, Chris Evans,
Yep,
as
I
the
love
Human
that one.
Torch.
Yeah.
Jessica Alba.
Yeah.
The Welsh actor, Eoin Grufford,
Yep.
played the Mr. Dr. Stretch.
The stretchy guy. I can't remember his name.
And then Michael Chiklis played the Thing.
Yes.
I interviewed all of them.
Okay.
And a sad Australian actor who recently passed away, Julian McMahon, he
Yep.
played Dr. Doom.
Oh, okay.
And as you know, in a junket, you spend about 5 minutes with each person.
Yes.
So for the benefit of our listeners, a media junket means you sit around a table. There's like 5 or 6 journalists, one from Singapore, one from Malaysia, one from somewhere else.
Yep.
And you get 5 minutes. They come in, they come out. It's like a production line.
Yep.
Chris Evans, Michael Chiklis, Jessica Alba, in, out, in, out. And also you get the director. And the director of Fantastic Four was Tim Story.
Did you interview him?
Of course, you always do that.
That's not a lie, yeah?
No. You
Okay.
always do the directors. You
Okay.
always do the directors. And now Tim's story was interesting to me because I'm a bit of a movie geek.
Yes.
He'd recently done a movie called Barbershop. I don't know if
Okay.
you know it. Now it was his first big movie,
That sounds familiar, actually.
and I'd seen it.
Okay.
I'd seen it.
Yeah.
And so we made small talk. Now when I do these junkets, I like to make a bit of small talk because
Okay.
sometimes the questions get repetitive and boring. You know, tell me about the inspiration for the movie.
Yeah. Just get up close and personal,
Yeah,
right?
so I
Yeah.
just say I always say I liked your previous movie or I liked your early work. And sometimes if it's quite obscure, they're quite impressed
Yep.
that you know this. And he actually became, Tim Story after this, he went on to become the first African American director to gross $1 billion at the box office.
Wow.
So people forget that they mock those Fantastic Four movies.
Yeah.
But they both made profit.
Yep.
They just weren't massive blockbusters. But they weren't flops.
Okay.
So he was a bit shy. I think it was his first movie junket, and everyone's there for Chris Evans and
Yeah.
Jessica Alba.
The hot stars,
and,
right?
And they don't really, unless you're Christopher Nolan
Yep.
or you're Steven Spielberg,
To be honest, directors, they don't get
they don't
enough
know them.
spotlight.
If you saw them in the lift or the
Yeah.
shopping mall, you
You
wouldn't know who
wouldn't,
they
yeah.
were. So I felt a bit sorry for him. So we had a bit of small talk
Yeah.
while they were setting up microphones and everything. And we were saying that previously the reviews, he was quite open, that the reviews had been a bit mixed.
Okay.
So on the first movie, so it was all hanging on the second movie,
Yeah.
if you remember, right?
Yep.
And that second movie needed to do well to make a third movie.
Yeah.
And I just said, being polite, what do you think the third movie will be?
Yeah.
He said, I don't know. And I said, as a joke,
Yeah.
you should set it in the past. You should set it in the past. Set it when they actually set the Fantastic Four comics, which was in the 1960s.
Yeah.
He laughed, I laughed, we had a bit of small talk, went back to the interview, and then I see this Fantastic Four movie is set in the past. It's set in the 1960s, just as I said to the original Fantastic Four director. Did I really have a bearing on that? Did I have an impact? I don't know. But I said it to the director of that Fantastic Four movie in the Sydney Junket in 2007. Fast forward, it happened.
So this is just basically me trying to guess whether you actually said that to him or not.
Well, yeah. Hey, it's better than your rubbish story last week.
Excuse me, my story was great.
Even
okay?
Fuji Red said your story was rubbish.
Hey, that was great, okay? Commitment issues, right?
It was just something like, I had 4 jobs.
Yeah.
I lost them.
No.
True or not?
No, I had 4 jobs, and I had never committed more than 2 months for any of them.
Look, folks, I am telling you, I sat down with the actual director of the Fantastic Four movie in 2007. We made some small talk, and as a joke, I said, if there's another Fantastic Four movie, it should be set in the past.
Yeah.
Do a prequel. Then you get away with all that issues about taking the movie forward, blah, blah, blah. Set it in the past.
Yep.
Set it in the original 1960s.
Okay.
You can have so much fun. And they've done it.
So did you, is that word for word that you said to him, or are you just paraphrasing it?
Yeah, it's more talk. We did say that, the origin story was set in the 1960s, because I quite like the Fantastic Four. I think they're fun. And the thing about those movies, they should be fun.
They should.
That was a mistake they made when they redid it with Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah,
dark,
that wasn't
gloomy.
the right approach.
Everyone was following
because it's
the
supposed
Chris
to feel like
Nolan.
a family show,
fun.
right? Yeah.
The comics are colourful and bright and silly.
A little too close to what the DC is.
I mean, there's a
making,
man dressed as a rock. I mean, you're not supposed to take it too seriously.
And then a guy can stretch, and a guy that's on fire.
Yeah, how does that even work biologically? That
Yeah.
he turns himself into fire and doesn't melt instantly.
Yeah.
Every vessel and nerve and bone.
All right, but this is what I'm getting from our listeners today. It seems like James...
Hello, James.
It's a little convinced with what you're saying. He said that Dan, as he was a journalist, it's possible. Now, James, he is a journalist, so it's also possible that he's lying. So that's one to think about. We've also got, Fu Chiren saying that this time round, your turn to come up with such a lousy story, man.
Hey!
Shamelessly claiming credit for the upcoming blockbuster. Something only Neil does well.
I said tongue-in-cheek.
That's very, very good point.
It is a good point, Fuji Red. I
Okay.
did say tongue-in-cheek. I said indirectly. And for clarification, Tim Story did not direct this Fantastic Four movie.
No, he didn't,
Who's to say?
Yeah.
Who's to say?
Okay.
They didn't put a note in the file. I'm just telling you what happened at that junket.
Okay, we've got the Wayang kid saying that Neil is not fibbing. Guys, I'm really not convinced. At this point, I really feel like Neil might be telling a lie. I don't know. But he says a lot of rubbish all the time. So,
yeah.
Okay.
I make a living telling rubbish.
Okay.
I make a living telling rubbish.
Okay, Neil. Any
questions?
No more questions from me, actually, to be honest. And we gotta rush a little bit because we are slowly running out of time. So, having considered the fact that, you interviewed them and you spout a lot of personal talks and nonsense, and you can get a little bit carried away.
That is true. That is true. I sometimes forget the boundaries.
Wait, you're saying that it's set in the 1960s in this upcoming film?
It is.
That right?
It is.
Right, yeah.
It is.
But you said it to the previous director.
Yes.
Friday Night Fibbing.
Because?
I mean, you didn't speak to the... Oh, wait, no, but you spoke to the director for...
Tim Story.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, let's go with truth.
Dan?
Yeah.
It was Friday Night Fibbing. I made the whole thing up.
James! Oh, my goodness. I should have trusted my gut feeling, James.
Full disclosure, I said, everybody knows I covered the Fantastic Four junket, but I completely made that up. I win again. I am on such a roll. Come on!
To listen to more great interviews, download our podcasts at audio.sg or download the audio app. That's AWEDIO, audio at the App Store and Google Play.